That's incredible. It's incredible. You know, the biggest thing people in Korea have is that sense of community. It's not about him or just her or just me. It's about everyone. Everyone coming together. 안녕하세요. 저는 미국에서 온 혜텐킹입니다. Honestly, in Korea, I've been doing so well. I'm about to pay off my debt, which is great. I've been getting a lot of work, been able to play basketball a bit more, been able to live life great out here. It's been cool. My answer would be so different if I was in America right now. I'd be saying, I'm depressed, I'm stuck in my room. My parents are telling me to clean, do chores. Like, I'd just be so unhappy right now. I want to be able to step outside and play basketball, and I want to be able to make money. And my debt would be getting worse, be very different. Yes, I'm very familiar with the actions that Korea has been taking lately on this whole situation, from the drive-through testing to the way the nurses have the proper gear that they need, and also the fact that they're willing to send out nurses from different provinces to a different province just to help out because they're short-staffed. They're doing such amazing things, and they're keeping the fatality rate very, very low. So in the beginning, America wasn't talking about Korea in the best way. But now that Korea has everything under control and things are going crazy in America right now, they're putting Korea in a great light on the news. They're talking about all the great things that they're doing from the drive-through systems and how they need to adopt that and how they need to give our nurses and doctors in America better protective gear. I'm very happy to see that America now is being accountable for their actions and showing Korea a lot of respect for the great work that they've done immediately and effectively. Today we will be reacting to a video about Korea that blew up overseas. An 83-year-old woman hand-stitched masks made of faded fabrics in the hope of helping those who can't get masks. That's incredible. That's awesome that people like that are just willing to help whoever in whatever way possible and that they're accepting it. The woman left more than 20 masks and vanished. That's crazy. She didn't even care about getting the credit for it. It was just to help the people. This is the way people of Korea are. So a really interesting thing on that is I saw in the video here, there's an 80-year-old lady that like literally hand stitched a bunch of masks for different people working in a profession of being a doctor or nurse. And they were able to give it to them and she didn't even worry about getting the credit for it. It said she gave it away and it vanished. And that was it. Because all she really cared about was the nurses and doctors helping people. I heard recently on the news in America that there was a nurse that put together a GoFundMe and raised a bunch of money to be able to get a whole bunch of masks and donate it to her own hospital. And from her doing that, you would think she would get a lot of praise from it. But instead, her company, the hospital, they literally suspended her for like 2 weeks because she helped out her own company by providing masks. But the issue was they didn't know where those masks came from and that they were like, you know, proper enough to be able to help people in the hospital. Like in Korea, they already know like this lady came to help and that's it, and that's all that really matters. That's a beautiful thing. They rolled up their sleeves and helped their community in need. People in Wonderland, I love that name, and I love Alice in Wonderland. The people of Korea. Look at that community coming together. Look at that image, that's powerful. Donations flooded in from all across the country. People from all over are helping out. Voluntary doctors and nurses flocked to virus-affected areas. Like we talked about earlier, they went to Daegu and they helped out immediately. Volunteers made and delivered free lunchboxes. Amazing, landlords lowered rent for struggling businesses. That's a beautiful thing right there. Landlords, landlords in general are just known as the strictest people alive and they're not willing to help anybody. It's incredible. You know, the biggest thing people in Korea have is that sense of community. It's not about him or just her or just me, it's about everyone. Everyone coming together, being able to work together and protect each other. They know that in the beginning, it might be a bit of a struggle, it might be a little bit of a financial loss, but if they come together in the beginning, in the long run, it's gonna be a huge benefit for everyone and for the whole country as a whole. Gold collection. People donated their own jewelry and any items made of gold. You know how rare gold is? People would never do something like that. I've heard about this situation. It's awesome. See, kids are helping out with a situation like that. So one thing I loved about Korea, they were so honest about their numbers in the beginning. Korea got widespread testing up and running. They did it immediately. When fear gripped the nation with the number of cases soaring, Korea continued the fight against the virus. So I heard about that oil spill, what was it? I think it was near the city of Taeyeon? Forget exactly how to say the name, but what was it? The number was, I think it was like 10,500 tons of oil just spilled all over throughout the sea. And it was a really beautiful thing to see that people from all over Korea came together just to handle a situation like that. Even if it was something like, they weren't at fault. The people of Korea, they didn't cause that situation at all. But it didn't matter. They knew that they needed to protect the country, protect the seas, protect the water. It's really cool that even younger kids came together to help too. That's crazy. People donated gold. Like, you see that in movies. Was it the San Francisco Gold Rush? Like, jewelry, gold, those are things that those are their prized possessions. They don't give that to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, they hold it to themselves or whatever it is. The fact that people donated different things like that just to help the economy, I can't imagine any country, especially America, oh my God, when the economy went down, like, people were just, holding on to their own money and protecting themselves. It was every man for themselves kind of thing. The fact that a whole country is willing to donate their own goods, their own prized possessions, jewelry and gold. I don't even know where they found the gold. Were they mining for it? Maybe they found it there. But the fact that they gave it away just to make just to make their whole country better, that's crazy. It's incredible. That shows a lot about the kind of mindset that people have here in Korea. Like I said, that sense of community, that sense of togetherness. Or as a whole, as a country, I think Korea's just been through so much, and every country has been through so much, but there's something different about how Korea, the things that they've been through, the things that they experienced taught them to just be so strong and be together. They know if they're not doing this together, that one day they will fall apart. So it's incredible. So the transparency is what I love, how Korea handled this whole situation. Very, very important to be honest. And I love the fact that Korea, they're not trying to hold on to any secrets. They want to let everyone know, like, hey, this is how we did it. Just follow our footsteps, that's it. Let's save the world. Let's not just worry about ourselves. Trump on the other end. The whole world realized that people of Korea bravely confronted the virus and led the fight against it. Like Korea, they've experienced things like this before, so they know what to do best, and they're not afraid to teach other people. Even today, Korea is steadfastly fighting the virus. Korea is killing it right now with the way they're handling it. If you happen to meet any Koreans who are fighting the virus, please say to them, let's overcome this together. This video that I watched was very, very empowering. From the music to the images to the quotes and the messages that they put there. People donated their own gold. Little kids, adults, grandparents came together to help out with oil spills. With the whole situation going on right now around the world, Korea knew how to handle it, effectively handled it, came together very quickly to do it, and are also very transparent with how they're handling the whole situation. This video showed me that Korea knows how to come together as a community and be together as one. And they know that being together as a whole, as a community, is stronger than anything and will make the whole country grow more than ever before. I don't know why I was so proud while watching this video. Even though I'm not Korean, I'm from Europe, yet it was so inspiring. I admire and like Korea for so many reasons, and this is also one of them. Huge respect. I agree, I'm not from Korea either, obviously. I'm from America, but I'm very, very proud to say and see how well Korea is handling it. That video was so empowering, and it just teaches me that I need to be a better person as well too, and worry about people more than ever before. No panic buying, no city quarantine, no hiding of patients. 99% of citizens wear masks. Corona never beat Korea. It's a beautiful thing when this whole situation happened. I didn't run out of toilet paper like America. It was really strange. Korea still gave out a lot of masks. You know what I mean? And there's different ways for Americans to get, for foreigners, not just Americans, but foreigners in general get masks. There's universities and people donating. So that's awesome. Let's come over together. The best line of this century. This is why I respect the Korea and its beautiful people. God bless. Presidents. I agree with that. This says everything right here. Look at this. I'm praying to all of you. You guys are killing it. You guys are empowering me so much. I know we're gonna get through this. And I feel, even though I'm not from Korea, I feel like I am part of you guys. Let's overcome this together. So today we reacted on a video about the many beautiful things that Korea has done throughout its history and time. Amazing. People donated their own gold, their own jewelry. People from all ages came together to help out the oil spill. Everyone in Korea came together as a community to fight off this whole pandemic that's literally affecting the world. And Korea itself didn't want to be selfish, they're transparent. And they gave that advice, they gave their secrets and their tools to the rest of the world so that they can also help themselves too. Korea is doing such a great thing. I love seeing people come together. It's a great reminder for me that I need to do the same thing. If you liked the video, please leave a comment about what you'd like to see more. And don't forget to like and subscribe. 안녕.